How's it going, YouTube? This is Slack Magician coming at you at the competitive dueling network duel. In the red, we have a high-rated player, Masic333, and over in the blue, we have I wish this was Ligo Pro, which is even worse than Dev Pro, probably the worst of all. So he opens up with an Allure of Darkness and banishes the Falcon. Shaddolls don't historically run Leviair, so he's not going to be getting that Falcon back. It wouldn't really be useful to special summon Falcon unless it was in face down defense mode anyway. You wouldn't be able to get Beast back with Falcon. I guess Dragon would be kind of worth it because he's 1900 beater and he's like an MST when he gets detached as him. Like, Dragon is so good. He's an MST when he gets detached as material. Like, every deck should just tech it in. So Masic sets 4 pass and the other guy follows suit. But he has some he ended his turn again right away. This has been like such a slow roll format. I honestly saw a game the other day where like they were just setting traps and drawing cards until they both had like 10 cards. I'm like, is this even really competitive or is this a goddamn joke? So he activates Shadow Game. He's gonna send Lizard. But the real question... Okay, that was dumb. He sends the Hedgehog without sending Lizard. That's just like making your Falcos have less targets, making your... I guess that Avarice is not legal in the TCG. I forgot. I've only been playing Shaddoll in the OCG for a long time. Haven't broken it out in the TCG yet. I've been using my... spellbook for the past couple of days. It's only been a few days since they've even become legal. So yeah, that Vanity is perfect counter to the Shaddoll fusion. Oh, but you know it's a perfect counter to Vanity. Wait a second. No, this card is going to go to the graveyard. Oh, okay, he just thought that it was worth it. It was a 2 for 2. Very interesting. Because that Vanities would have just hurt him anyways, so he just takes the 2 for 2. Now he still has card advantage. That was really smart. And like I was gonna say that Vanities emptiness is gonna hurt him when like you normally should not activate Vanities unless you have like a boss monster on your board. Otherwise, it's just gonna get in your way. But that ended up with him still having the 1 more card. And this has been like a super slow roll game. I'm not even sure what this guy's playing. I think someone was saying in the Watchers chat about like Dante's Inferno, but people in Watchers chat just talk about like random stuff all day. I don't even think they really watch the duels. They just want somebody to talk to. I just insulted my entire fan base. God, don't worry if you're the... Oh my gosh, this guy, that's just 2 Shaddoll fusions. That's still very lucky. Normally, the worst thing that happens in Shaddoll is that you can't get to your fusion fast enough. And I know that you can have Lizard send it, and then you can have another Lizard send Roots, which will add it back to your hand. But that's like, oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot that. I thought that it was Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell. I honestly do not understand why someone would... run Magic Jammer over Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell, because it's like the exact same thing except they can't use the spell ever again. Like you just have to discard 1 as cost. And if this dude could not activate Shaddoll Fusion for the did that Falcon just go to the graveyard after being Breakthrough Skill? That doesn't really make any sense to me. Why does he make that face? Why does he make this face? Is it because he sent Falcon to the graveyard after Breakthrough Skilling it? Or is he just like, wow, I have the worst hand of my life? It's not your fault, buddy. It's or it is your fault for well, I mean, spellbooks can really brick sometimes. Even the guy that got 2nd place bricked game 1 against this Geargia player, but he still managed to win. So, I actually don't even know what Masic is playing at this point, and he's the one with a high-rated rating. Oh, he discarded Falcon. Gotcha. That's why, like, Beast Effect is so broken. It's basically just draw 2 cards, because it's like draw 2 cards and special summon 1 from your hand. Get hit with the D Prison. If Shaddoll had like some sort of Judgment Dragon monster, they would be able to get 4 names in the grave so fast, because you can search for any of them. With Shaddoll Fusion too, you can send whatever you want. Which actually, you can send a light monster with Shaddoll Fusion, now that I think about it, for Nephilim. Are we onto something here, people? Is Judgment Dragon going to be effectively teched into Shaddolls? That would be so crazy. I might just make a deck like that. I remember when Shaddolls first got announced, I was like, wow, this is going to go so good in my Lightsworn. Because it was like way back in the day when I was like the original gangsta, putting his Dragon Rulers and Eclipse Wyverns in Lightsworn, and I was the motherfucking man. And then I remember thinking like, wow, Dragon will be busted, like this is all Lightsworn needed, like more food for BLS and an MST if it gets milled at end phase. Like, damn son, I'd be really surprised if Lightsworns at least don't start teching in Dragon. And like Falcon is super good too, just a free tuner who could bring back Dragon, which has that awesome flip effect to bounce one monster the opponent controls, and once it's flipped, Xyz with it, and then when it gets sent to the graveyard as an Xyz, it's too bad Shaddoll, Falco, and Hedgehog aren't the same level. So that like if he was level 2 comes in really handy. We'll use the tuner, but you can make like Levier and stuff. Although you wouldn't, like I said earlier, wouldn't really help the deck that much to Levier. But if you could Levier for Dragon, Xyz with Dragon, detach Dragon, and pop, like that would be broke as fuck. Did the Falcon just attack? Okay, so he is playing Dante's Inferno. I guess the deck bricks. I mean, nobody really knows what the ideal, nobody really knows what the, there's nothing really that you can do to this. You can't bottomless it, and if you're gonna just like, I don't even know what else you would use on it. It still gets effect off if it's destroyed. So Falco does not get its effect because it's sent by battle, and it was already flip face up. One thing that people really need to realize about Falco is that you need to pop it and then destroy it by battle, because it's once per turn. I even saw Mega Capital G upload a duel last night where he used Evil Swarm Exiton Knight to blow up everything, and Falco reborned himself, of course, and he was like, oh shit, I can't attack it, it's a face down Falco, it's just gonna bring something back. And I'm like, no son, it's once per turn. But then next turn he did flip it up and reborn, so I'm like, damn G, I thought you were supposed to be the top 5 or some shit like that. And the Falcon Hedgehog combo is like so broke. That's his 3rd fusion. See, like if he had sided in Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell, he sends Felice, which won't be summoned actually because it wasn't off of a monster effect. I'm not sure what monster effect would send her to the graveyard, to be honest. It's not like any of these cards mill. So, I mean, I really like the card. Oh, it's Mathematician. I forgot about that. Mathematician can make a 1-card Black Rose with Felice. Or you could just use her as a bomb too, and which would mill 3 more, but it'd just be random. Probably wouldn't hit what you wanted. But, I mean, Papa Monster is a good effect, especially when you're trading off something you just got for free off of your Mathematician. And if you don't sync with Mathematician... Alright, so what just happened? You can't send Shaddoll Roots to the graveyard as off of the fusion. It's not a monster, it's a trap card. Why did Roots just get sent to the graveyard? Did he... Oh, right. He sent it from his hand, not from the extra deck. I forgot that he didn't have anything. Always ruin each other's graveyards. Let's see if this Dante player can finally get some steam going. Like, this is nuts how he's been bricking so hard. Because from what I've tested with the deck just like never runs out of steam. And it's like, you don't even know what to search with Scarm anymore. Like, how has he not gotten a single Scarm, a single tour guide? I guess that's pretty much it for searchers. Maybe that's why the deck bricks so hard. Actually, that's not true. When this guy's a searcher, when he gets blown up, he'll get Scarm from the deck. So it's like they have 9 cards they can open up with to get to their plays straight away. And the soul charges drops. That is always the great equalizer. Bringing back a dragon, bringing back a lizard, bringing back a Falco. And I'm not really sure why he brought back the Falco unless he's going to sync with it. Actually, when Falco gets synced with, doesn't he get reborn? That's like so broke. Yeah. Wait, does Falco get reborn when he's synced? He's not doing it. I'm pretty sure they get their... Yeah, okay. That's... no. I don't understand why he didn't reborn Falco. Shaddoll Falco. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say that at the end. This card... Oh, it's not when it's sent to the graveyard. It's when it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect. So it's not as broke as I thought. I was running Shaddoll for a long time, and I just haven't. Wait, so that means he doesn't get his to pop when he's using as an Xyz material. That sucks. Oh, they would have been so more broken. Viewing opponent's graveyard. Viewing opponent's graveyard. Viewing your graveyard. He didn't say response or anything like that. Like, I don't really know what he could respond with. I think this might be... I mean, the other guy's going to... Well, he can't attack with the... Oh, okay, he already did pass it back to him. This one's definitely not going on the official channel until I edit it. It's going to be going on the Fuck Google Plus channel. Shout out. For y'all who don't know... Oh... Supply Squad. It's decent in this deck, I guess. Has he been holding on to those the whole game, though? And he's exceeding with it, so he won't get the effect. But Dante... I mean, Dante can actually run over Armades. Ooh, Alucard. I don't know about that. I probably would have just gone for Dante. Because he can get over Armades, and Alucard cannot get over Armades. I guess... I mean, I don't think you can get the Supply Squad effect because of Armades. Because it's destroyed during the damage step and you can't activate the effect. Is he just going to crash? Maybe he was planning on crashing with Emerald, drawing to... Yeah, that's probably what it was, actually. He was probably going to crash with Emerald. I mean, sorry, he was going to crash into Emerald. So that he could get this guy's effect too. Plus, he would be able to draw 2 more. He has way too much back row for this deck. Does he not realize you can special summon if you don't have... I mean, actually, that effect is really only useful on the first turn, so you're not going to have anything set anyways. Wait, does it say set, or... No, just no spell or trap cards. They're like a Treeborn Frog. Oh, that was his plan. Yeah, Downer Magician is... I was saying that this would be really good in this deck. It's just like a Gaia... this is actually the name of my channel, technically. This is the Slacker Magician. But yeah, that releases her from the Fiendish Chain. Like, that's what is so broke about Gaia and Downer. How... Oh yeah, he added it back. Like, see, that Curse Seal, the Forbidden Spell, would have been clutch, son. He's forced to send the Big Daddy BLS to the grave. He must not run any more lights, which is... I've been seeing like every Shaddoll player run, it's not Eclipse Wyvern, it's Collapse. Nope, it's not Collapse Serpent, it's the Ebony, no, it's the Ivory Dragon. Wow, I really can't believe that I don't know this. It's Collapse Servant and Wyver Burster. Yeah, that's right, because I used to run those cards in my Lightsworn as well, just for rank 4 spam and rank 8, level 8 Synchro spam. With Raiden and Minerva. That guy's still Emerald. Shuffles BLS back into the deck right away. That's pretty smart. So he can still draw the big man. Alright, he's sack. Oh, Caius. And he's going to do 1,000 burn damage. I haven't seen Caius teched in... I think this is game over. If I'm not mistaken, this is more than 7,000 damage. What? What? What just happened? Oh, when Graph is sent to the graveyard. I forgot about that. He would still attach this Xyz material. Is that enough? Yeah, why did he just draw that? Oh, because the card was... It wasn't destroyed, though. It was banished. Oh, Skarm was still destroyed. But it wasn't... you can't get the effect because of Armades. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Can he pull off a Black Rose? If he comes back from this, I will be impressed. I will say that. Is he gonna scoop? He does have Tour Guide, so any rank 3 that he wants. I can't imagine that all of those back row are nothing, though. And I'm not even really sure what he would make. Tour Guide is so perfect that she negates the effect of the monster, like it's crazy. Yeah, the thing about this deck is that rank 3s aren't really that good. Like, Alucard is good, Dante is good, and that's about it. And Dante cannot get you out of this situation, because Caius couldn't run over him, but the Construct sure can, and then Caius will be able to go for game. At this point, we don't know if he's drawn into any traps, but historically I've seen this deck does not run that many traps, but this guy's deck is different, and if you ask me, that's why his deck is bricking. Too many traps. He needs to get to his combo pieces right away. But, I mean, he's the one with the high rating. I always say that in my videos. But I really think my criticism is the best criticism. Scoop it up! Scoop it up, son! Wow. Does he not realize he doesn't have enough damage to... Oh, it's because it's special summoned. It won't do any damage. That's really smart. Wow, I never thought about that. You could do that with Fire and Ice Hand, too. I don't really see what benefit that gives him, though. Oh, I forgot about the Supply Squad. Never mind, I take it back. He might honestly be back in this game just because Construct doesn't do any damage. That was really smart. The thing is, he could have... no, that wouldn't have been as smart as drawing twice. It's good that Tour Guide doesn't say anything about it cannot attack, like the Summoner Monk. So he does go into Dante now. And the question is, no, he'll detach Seer. Or he might want to save Seer too, because Seer can actually reborn Dante. Which is pretty crazy. Unfortunately, this guy can't search out Dante because he's an extra deck and not the deck. But he does go to the graveyard. Is he not going to activate the effect? I don't really see why you wouldn't, but he doesn't. And will we see 2 end phase MSTs, which would be game over. Unless this dude runs Battle Fader off of the Supply Squad. Ooh, what? What the fuck just happened? People are talking so fast. I could have sworn that other guy won. I used DDoS to solve his problem. I don't understand. Yeah, reveal your hand, because, like, that makes no sense. This dude was in the winning position. I want him to reveal his stuff. That kind of sucks, though, because it's like so anticlimactic. It's like I did all this for nothing. But this has been Slacker Magician, signing out. Sear blows up. He didn't cheat. He didn't get any damage because it automatically destroys a. If you know what computer Masick uses, you would never accuse him of DDoS. I will see you guys later. Peace out.